All right, so tell her I won't do the deal for any less than 200 large. Yeah. All right, so we're doing a profile here today, are we?
Sorry, I'm having menopausal hot flashes.
You would too. It's because we're outside in this humidity of Ontario.
It's hot.
How long do we get humidity for? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then it snows again. Come on to Ontario whenever you're ready for it. So we've got something real to talk about today. D-Passport features. And this is our first video, and we're very excited. Aren't you excited?
I'm nervous.
You are nervous. Stop being so nervous. Relax. No, but this is actually pretty cool. If you go to dpassport.com and look around, we have a lot of products, downloads, resources, tools, you name it. I said those other things because Brad hates the word product. You name it. And what we want to do, actually, and we hope you come back very often, is we'd like to take some time once in a while to feature some of the products, tools, resources that have been featured on D-Passport and give you a real look behind the scenes at what they include. So every once in a while, Brad and I are going to hop on camera and examine some of these offers that are available when you become a member of D-Passport.
Only the cool ones, though.
Only the cool ones. So you got to qualify. If you're a product creator and you want us to talk about your stuff, give us something really cool.
It has to be awesome.
Yeah, it's got to be really good. It's got to be unique. It's got to be something that all of the business owners who are joining D-Passport can get value of. Maybe it helps them get more efficiency in their business, increase profits, get better at copywriting, outsourcing, whatever. Bring us something cool and unique, a plugin, whatever, we'll feature it. And we're going to start with Brad's, I guess, what is the title of the product? I should probably know that since we're featuring it.
It's my weight loss Clipart package.
Right. So, and this was actually this was a hot seller when you first released it. A lot of great feedback. And I thought it would be really good for me to just ask you a few questions and let you, the product creator, explain, the value, but also what they get.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's first talk about what exactly is included in the offer, because it's a pretty big download.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I brought some notes with me because I wanted to make sure that I remembered everything because there's so much to it.
Wow.
That's
how much value you're bringing to the table.
Exactly. There's only 4 lines here in my notes, but I have no short-term memory, so I have to make notes.
So did you need to go get a drink of water, or you good?
Who are you again?
Okay, on with the chlorophyll.
Okay. So essentially, this is a $117. This is going to sound ridiculous. This is a $117,000 graphics package value.
I don't buy it, Brad. Why do you? How did you come up with that number?
I made it up.
Okay.
No.
No, you've come to this number for a reason,
I came to this number, and so essentially, I have a full-time cartoonist, and in her downtime, because she's not always busy drawing cartoons of me smoking pot, right? She only does that for so long, and then she has to do
only
other
a few
things.
hours a day,
yeah,
and then she moves on to
and
real
then I have
stuff.
to have her do other stuff that can be actually financially productive for my business. So.
It's a good balance of fun and productivity. I like it.
And we do a lot in the weight loss space. And as you know, and if you know me, you know that I have a signature style of sales copy that I write. In fact, you'll probably see it below this video for this graphics package. But I'm getting more cartoons done so that I can create more of that, more of those sales letters, more products with cartoons, because I'm sort of into that right now. And so we do a lot in the weight loss and fitness space as well. We have a few products there. And so I wanted to have my cartoonist put together some really cool weight loss cartoons, vectors actually,
right.
And I'll explain that in a second. But and so while she had some downtime, we basically picked out some of the best photographs in the stock image space, the best-selling photographs, the most popular fitness and diet photographs, right. And had her draw her own cartoon renderings of those photographs. And
it's a good strategy.
Yeah, and essentially now we have this huge catalog of graphics, and they're vector graphics. So what a vector graphic is, I actually printed one of these out just to show you. I'm going to hold it up right in front of Justin there. You want to hold it?
I'll hold it for you.
And
maybe I'll shake a little because I'm nervous.
I have another one here for bitch tits. But this guy, basically what a vector is when you buy a stock image, if it's not an illustration, if it's a photograph, whatever size it is as big as it will get. You can't blow it up any larger. A vector image is actually beautiful no matter how big you make it. So if it was tiny, it would look really good. It looks really good in full size here. And if we printed this out on a billboard behind us, it would
right.
look just as good as it does on this. It scales infinitely like a font, if that makes any sense.
It does, yeah.
Okay.
So you'd want a vector if you're doing, let's say, a trade show booth and you want a big sign of your corporate logo or whatever. Vector
or you want to print anything at all. Right?
It should be vector.
It should be vector because a raster graphic will, if you try and expand it to too large, will start to get fuzzy edges, whereas a vector will always have crisp, clean edges no matter how big it gets.
It scales.
Yeah. You can crop in on just the head of this character if you wanted to, right, and make it large.
Right.
You can, you know, it's infinitely scalable on every level.
So I'm guessing vectors like this one, you couldn't do something like this with like a photograph because there's too many colors, right? It would have to be cartoons and
yeah, and a photograph
drawings.
is a photograph is actually a capture of an image in time, and it can only be as good as the capturing device. Right. Whereas a vector is actually a mathematical calculation.
Right.
So what goes into the file? This is an EPS file, we call them. It stands for encapsulated PostScript, which doesn't mean a whole lot these days, but it's a vector file. You could drop it into a Keynote presentation, open it with Photoshop, open it with just about any graphics program. You can even open it with the free graphics program Preview on the Mac and save it out as a PDF. You can, you can convert them to PDF very easily. But they scale very nicely and they print beautifully. I think that's the most important part about the vector. Yeah. And every one of these images comes in full color and in black and white. I'm cheap and I still have a black and white laser printer, so that's why you're looking at them in black and white.
No, you're really environmentally friendly and smart. That's what it is.
We'll frame it that way. That works for me. Yeah.
That's better for your self-esteem.
Okay, thank you.
Smarten up. Okay, let's go. Okay.
So what you're getting with this package is close to 100 of these individual character cartoons in full EPS format.
So 100 times this.
Yeah, and they come in black and white and in color.
All right.
You're getting our food pack bonus, which is basically a whole bunch of cartoon pictures of like hamburgers and French fries and hot dogs and soft drinks and that kind of stuff. You're also getting hundreds of comic templates. And so what these are the blog comic templates that you can essentially they have one or two of these characters in them, and there's usually a talk bubble or a thought bubble that comes out and it's blank.
Right.
So you can write anything you want in that talk bubble and make a viral comic for your blog or whatever you might with that.
You could do videos too.
Sure, yeah.
Use the photos on like a ScreenFlow application and type a saying into it and like blend it all together and make a cool YouTube video. Those kind of things could go viral on YouTube.
Yeah, you could scroll through the different comic panels and create multiple comic panels.
And you can use these graphics on public sites. You can publish to like your blog. You don't have to lock them down to a membership site.
Yeah, the only thing, these graphics can be used in unlimited banners, unlimited projects of your own, unlimited domains. You can print out as many sales letters as you want. You can even use these.
Here, I'll hold these because it's going to make the mic really loud.
Sorry, yes, here I am waving it in front of the microphone.
Look at that, I'm always tuned in.
Always thinking, always thinking. I forgot what I was saying now.
I blew it. But anyway, you were giving examples of when you could use or how you could use it. And I think you were probably going to say what you can't do with them.
Yes.
What's the license?
So really the only thing, it's easier to tell you what you can't do with it because you can put it on, print it out on as many sales letters. You can even put these on your product.
Okay.
So if you want to put like one of these cartoons on like a pill bottle or a book cover or whatever it might be, like a physical shipped product, that's okay. And that's how I came up to that $117,000 value, because if you go to iStock Photo right now and you go and you want to license a vector graphic, right?
To use in that capacity.
Yeah, that vector graphic with all of those rights opened up on it times the number of vector graphics I'm giving you makes this package worth, if you were to go and buy all this stuff on iStock, be $117,000 package.
That's huge. And I mean, just as a product creator myself, we're always coming up with new products, new offerings, packaging, and we've always got to look at that. Where are we going to get our source graphics from? And do we build them ourselves, which is a cost because you have the time for that, or we go and buy them? It's another cost. So in this case, you get a whole bunch. If you're doing anything in the weight loss or health niche or niche for our U.S. friends, this is an unbelievable value because you're going to have to, just buying a couple of these pays for itself on iStock.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Anything else to add?
Yes. So a couple more things. I didn't actually tell you what you can't do with them.
Right.
So what you can't do with them is you can't sell them as clip art. Like I'm selling them to you right now. Like
you can't turn around and do the same thing.
You can't pass the rights that I'm passing, but you can use it in your own projects, in your own company, on your own websites, on your own sales letters, on as much as you want of your own in-house company projects.
Okay.
They're all yours. But you cannot sell or pass the rights to another person. So you
What about client work? Somebody hires me to build a poster for their seminar.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use it on client projects, but you have to build the client. You can't give the client the graphics or let them reuse the graphics. And that's actually beneficial to you if you have clients. You don't want to sell them the graphics. You want to be the one creating them and say, hey, I have this catalog of graphics that I license. Right, yeah. That's kosher. You can totally do that. So that's really the only thing you can't do is you can't resell the rights that we're passing to you. Everything else is fine.
Okay.
So you get pretty much unlimited usage rights on these for your own projects.
That's amazing. So let's just quickly summarize, or even we could do a brainstorm right now. if I buy this, I download this, I've got what, a few hundred vector files on my hard drive, and I got to start thinking, okay, how do I get value out of this? How do I actually monetize this? Coming to my mind first and foremost, great blog posts.
Yeah.
You could put images in. My idea about making videos, you could do kind of cool little, like, potentially viral videos. You could put them into, let's say, an ebook or a guide if you're creating like a fitness or weight loss product. Like my PLR catalog, you could download one of our PLR ebooks and spice it up yourself.
Yep.
Sell it to an offline client or sell it online. Now it's got images inside of it. What else? Any other ideas that you could?
Well, yeah, any kind of book covers that you're doing, like create space kind of stuff. Like one of my clients bought these, and he's a Sergeant Slim.
Okay.
He's a military fitness instructor, and he's got a book called Sergeant Slim: Weapons of Mass Reduction up on Amazon. He uses these graphics on his book cover, and they look beautiful on his paperback. So you can use it for that, or you could do client work. You know, there's a number of different things that you can do with these. But what I really like to use them for is sales copy. You know, I think these kind of cartoons work really well in diet and fitness sales copy, and I think they'll work well in postcards that you might do for
Right.
any kind of personal trainer or weight loss center type clients, anything like that. The other thing that we
Presentations?
absolutely, yeah, keynote presentations.
Yeah.
These things, because they're vectors, Keynote and PowerPoint love to work with vector files.
Right,
You
right,
pull a
right.
vector in, you can scale it to any size in Keynote or PowerPoint, and it looks awesome. And the other thing that you can do with it is, the other thing that comes with it, so you get the graphics themselves, you get the food pack, you get the huge collection of pre-done comics that you can just fill in the blanks on, and then the last thing we give you is hundreds of ready-cropped Facebook ads. So Facebook has a
nice.
specific ad
Yeah,
ratio
yeah.
size that you have to work with. We've already cropped hundreds of ready to upload to Facebook images that you can then just write a headline and enter some copy and boom, start sending traffic to a weight loss website. So
And Facebook is by far the #1 place to be buying banners and traffic right now. So
Exactly.
that's going to save a lot of time if you're doing anything in the health, wellness, fitness area,
yeah.
weight loss.
You could even take these, you know, let's say you just wanted to do some like online, offline mix of marketing or something like that. You could take graphics like these, create a printable direct mail style sales letter, have it delivered to people's homes, and have them go take action by going to a website that maybe presents them with a CPA offer or sort of anything that you're involved in affiliate-wise, or some ClickBank product that you might be doing well with. There's really no limit.
Great. Well, that's a phenomenal offer. So I suggest you take a look at it. You can read through the entire sales letter to see exactly what you get. But Brad gave you a great summary here. If you have nothing else to add, I guess we can just close this off. And do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I think what we should talk about here at the end, which we don't really plan these videos.
I was going to cut him off, but now he's bringing the video back to life. That's cool. Keep going.
That's how I roll. What we should really be talking about at the end of these videos, I think, is what is dPassport? How does it work? If I'm like obviously you're watching this video, there's a buy button on this page. Why do if I'm a potential customer, why am I paying you $47 a month for this product?
Right.
So maybe we should address that.
Let's
Because
do
you're
it.
probably asking.
This is video #1, and we're freestyling.
We're winging
here.
it.
We might go into a freestyle rap after this too. I might beat you.
I hope not.
So, well, let's talk about that. Good question. So, when you join dPassport, you're not just joining to grab a couple of products or just to get the featured product of the day or whatever it is we're doing here. We may do these daily or weekly. We're not sure yet. We have a lot of great products. It's probably going to be pretty frequently. You're getting access to our existing catalog, which at the time of filming this, I think we're around 300 downloads.
Yeah.
And dPassport has, at the time of filming this, has been around for about a year. But as time goes on, new products are being added, or new downloads. I don't want to just say products because it's a whole bunch of stuff. Could be plugins, could be software, on a weekly basis. Some weeks we have more contributions than others, so it changes from week to week. But all the time, new ideas, new concepts, new downloads are being given to our team from great product creators or great business owners. And so with a single monthly fee, you get things like this graphics pack that Brad just explained, plus a whole ton of other stuff, and the future stuff that's going to be coming out, many of things that are going to be featured on videos like this. Does that pretty much summarize it?
Yeah, so essentially it's a membership that gives you access to tons and tons of resources and tools and licensed products like this, where you can actually take a product like this and turn it into cash in your business because it's like a licensed product. You actually get a license. So yeah, you're getting all these cool resources. If you have any kind of internet business, whether it's no matter what you do on the internet, we try and feature products that are going to benefit your internet business. And so you get all of them for that one price. You don't pay for every product. It's not $47 a month for every product. It's $47 a month for every product.
Yes. Now, like what's there now and moving forward.
Yeah.
And if you you come in as a member, but you're also a business owner, an online business owner, be happy to take a look at anything you may want to have featured by us as well. So there's sort of double benefit here if you do business online, which I'm assuming most people watching this do. So there's definitely some benefit there. Have a look. There's plenty of things to look around at the site as well. And if you have any questions, of course, just hit the contact form. We'll be happy to answer them for you.